morning, DXN. Good morning, my friends. You know, we met 665 days before. So I'm really happy because we are here again together. So today I would like to talk about it, the time. Because our time is limited. And the most valuable thing in our life is the time. So it's really important how can you use it. As you know, I'm really serious about the DXN business opportunity, and last 13 years I traveled a lot with the DXN. I was more than 50 different countries. Inside the pandemic I was more than 10 different DXN countries. And the company invited me because they want to learn from me. But honestly, when I travel, I learn from them. So every time I learn a lot. And I study how working with DXN all over the world. And finally, I would like to find the best place for this opportunity. So every time when I travel, I check how working the DXN business. And I have to say, the best place in the world for building the DXN business in the Middle East, in UAE. So this is why I spend lots of time here, because here is the best management. Please. I'm totally sure here is the best management. And everybody comes here because they want to make money. So this is the best opportunity for you. And the Royal Family, drink this coffee. The new factory is coming. Any question? No. Any question? No. Of course no. So you have to be sure this is the best place to build your DXN business. It's not a question. So, of course, if you want to be successful, your mind has to be clear. Your vision has to be clear. You have to know what is the most important things. Because you join, it's nothing. I'm sorry, I have to say it's nothing. Many people join, many people come to the event because they see something is working. But my friends, it's not enough. You have to do something. You have to take action. So, first of all, you have to see how valuable is this business opportunity. Sorry again, I have to say, you don't know it. I'm totally sure you don't know it, how valuable this business opportunity. Because I don't know too. Every time when I think about it, this new vision is coming. 30 years before when I joined the DXN, I think something. 5 years later, when I reached the Crown Ambassador level, I think something more. But after 13 years before, again, I think something more. So I'm totally sure you cannot imagine how big this opportunity. It's in the world, in the globe, lots of rich people. But the money is nothing without health. And the money is nothing without time. Personally, I know many rich people. They have lots of money, more money than me, but they haven't time. How valuable their life? I work really hard with the DXN, maybe or 6 or 7 years. And now I enjoy. It's not a free money, I work really hard. But now I enjoy because the passive income is coming every month. I started this business in Europe, but inside the pandemic, I saw no need to stay in Europe. And the pandemic is not influence my business. My bonus is increasing. The turnover is increasing without me. So this is the opportunity. This is the beauty of the DXN. Okay, now maybe you're thinking, okay, I know it, but what can I do? How can I become ambassador? So the first step, you have to answer 4 questions. You know the answer, the next 4 questions, really seriously. Because if you don't know the right answer for next 4 questions, you cannot answer for the new prospect. And the new prospect cannot believe you. And the new prospect cannot join to you. So, what is the most important 4 questions in the DXN business? So, the first question is, what is your product? Because if you cannot see really clearly what is your product, you cannot be efficient when you do this business. So please choose one thing. You know it. When I joined the DXN, my product was, you can do it. It was my product. Not the coffee, not the spirulina, not the morinzi. When I'm talking with a new prospect, every time I said the idea, you can do this business. You can be free. You can be crown ambassador. It is not a question. Of course, later I changed a little bit. Many times I said the coffee, but now I said the time. You know, the people has to know, you know, our time is limited. So the most valuable thing, the time. You can do something about your health, about your money, but the time is running. So it's really important how can you use it. So please choose one thing, you know. Maybe if you sell some products, okay, no problem. You can choose one and you have to focus it. You know, maybe you think, okay, I'm not rich people and I don't know rich people, so I cannot sell the micro-vita. I cannot start with this product. You can start with the toothpaste. You can start with the soap. It's working immediately. But you have to know what is your product really clearly. This is the main point. Nothing special. It's really basic thing. But my experience, many network builders don't use this way. They are talking too much. Many different things. And the new prospect cannot understand what is this. But if you have a simple message with a simple product, everybody can understand. And of course, you can understand too, because it's easy. Okay? Too much information is not efficiency in the first time. You know, when I meet somebody, it's more than enough if they try the products. It's enough if they understand what is the beauty of the DXN. That's it. So the first question, what is your product? Please define under this event what is your main product. And please use it. Nothing special. I'm totally sure you can do it. Everybody can do it without any experience, without any special education. Let's see the next one. Maybe in your mind, because you are a human, I'm a human too, when we see a new opportunity, you know the main point, what is my risk? You know? Maybe you are here, but you're thinking, it's too risky for me. But please understand it, no risk. This is the best, I think. No risk, no needed any investment. Nothing special. If you think a little bit deeply, maybe one small risk is available. You know, your free time that you spend with these business. That's it, no more. So you have to understand, if you start to do this business, you haven't any risk. If you compare this fact, any other business opportunity, this is the best choice. If you open your own company, your own business, many risks, you know. I think the biggest risk, you know, in every business, you know, the human, you know, because it's if the goal, if the importance is not same, you know, it's many small company crash because the employees, because the staff, you know, it's same than the creator. So it's really important. You have to understand no risk, but you have to explain to the new prospect is no risk, because when you meet new people, new person, you have to know the first thing in their mind. Where is my risk? I'm sure. More than 30 years, I see it really clearly. The first thing everybody mind, where is my risk? And no risk. No need in any investment. You can only win. You know? This is the main target point when you do this business. You have to communicate really clearly, no risk. This is the opportunity, this is a business opportunity that is working without any risk. The next risk. Okay, so if you are okay, you know, as you see, it's nothing special. It's really basic thing. Everybody can understand it. Because if somebody is not understanding, of course, they wouldn't like to join. They cannot feel, I can do this business. You know, the next question in your mind, and sorry, I know you are here now, you are a DXN member, but I am sure you are not sure, is it working? Yeah? You know, many times it's happened when I meet somebody and we start talking really seriously, and for example, he tell, I'm a diamond, but I cannot grow. Do you know why? Because he's thinking, it is not working. It is not working. So this is one of the biggest blocks. The people cannot understand. It is working. It is working all over the world. If you think it is not working, it is your problem. It is only your problem. So you have to understand it is working. It is working more than 28 years. You know, the DXN, more than 28 years old. This is not a question. As I told you, I was more than 50 different countries with the DXN. And I saw the success is not depend on the culture, not depend on the circumstances. It depends only your decision. It is working. The product is working. Everybody, I wouldn't like to talk about it. The product is working. You know, if I show the product and the people is trying, it's definitely if they try seriously, they can come back. It's working. It's not a question. Okay, so please believe it is working. Okay, it's not a question. Of course, if you say, I'm not sure it is working, but my friends, it is your problem. It is your decision. Okay, so the next point, you have to understand it is working, and if you show the new prospect it is working. Okay, they have to understand the first meeting, it's not a question it's working or not. It's working. Somebody can say no, okay, this is their problem. That's it. Very simple. Okay, let's see the last one. The last one is the biggest challenge in our job. It is the biggest challenge. You know, the people is coming, understand, try the products. You know, I have many customers who use the products, but they cannot believe they can do this business. This is the biggest challenge. Okay, so the first of all, maybe you cannot believe you can be Chrome ambassador. Why? Maybe you think I'm coming from Europe and my situation was easier than your situation who are coming from India or Bangladesh. But sorry, I have to say, my situation was more harder than your situation. Do you know why? Because in Europe, the people live more comfortable and they are not hungry for the success because they are safety. You know, it's when I travel, you know, I see many countries. It's working much better, can be much better because people, you know, it's more hungry for the success. They really want to make money. Okay, so, but maybe you are not sure you can do this business. Maybe you are not sure you can be Chrome ambassador. Please use the Google, please use the internet, and please search. And I am sure you can find the DXN success story, those person who is coming more far than you. You can find a success story with those people who are coming less education, worse the situation than you. I'm sure. And you can find many good examples if they can do this business. Of course, you can do it. So it is not a question. Okay? You know, it's, many people thinking, I haven't any education for the Chrome ambassador level. My friend, it's not needed. When you start this business, you do the business as a beginner. I do the same. You know, when I joined the DXN, nobody under me. You know, I cannot do the business as a Chrome ambassador. I do the business as a total beginner with many mistakes. Okay, so don't worry about it. And the good news is, we are not in the education business. We are in the direct selling business. So every knowledge is free for you. Let's see my example. The last maybe 11 years, I recorded my old presentation. I recorded my today presentation too. And a few days later, it will be available on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is available more than 400 different presentations, more than 22 different languages. And it is free for you. You can download it, you can upload it to your channel, you can use it. You can put your smartphone and when every day, when you travel to your workplace, you can listen it. You can educate yourself. And not only my YouTube channel, Mr. Khan YouTube channel, other successful DXN YouTube channel. You can use it because we are not in the education business. We are in the direct selling business. So the knowledge is available for you as a free. It's not a question. You can be Chrome ambassador or not. It is only your decision. So when you start a new prospect, maybe one day you understood, okay, I can be Chrome ambassador because the knowledge is available and I'm really hungry for the success. The market is available, the best service is available here. So what can I do? How can I show it for the new prospect? My friend, your job is really simple. You have to share only your experience. You have to share what is your experience in the DXN business. That's it. If you're satisfied about the products, you can share it. And you can tell the new prospect, this is a really simple job. This is a really simple activity, nothing special. You know, maybe you think, I bring you some secret, but I'm sorry, the secret is not available. It's really simple thing because this is a real opportunity, but the question is, how can you use it? Today, I didn't share with you any special things, but maybe these things is not in your mind as a focus. The 4 questions. What is your product? Any risk? Is it working? Or can I do it? Please memorize it and please focus it. This is the business. Nothing special. Believe me, if you want to be Corona ambassador, you have to do this. But it's not working without action. I come here, as I told you, because this is the best place. But the question is, this is the best place for you. It is only your decision. You know? You can create any dream, but it's not working without action. So please check my YouTube videos and use those things what you agree. So please, the next one. And finally, I would like to talk about it, my Morning project, because maybe you think it is a fun, but it's not. It's not a fun. It's looking as a fun. I really enjoy it, but this is not a fun. It is a really serious program. You know, it's one day Professor Wasupar is coming to Europe. Thank you so much. And he did something that we never seen before. You know, he came to the stage, take one bottle of Morinzi, shake it and drink it. And everybody say, wow, how possible is it? You know, so I'm kind of really, yes. No, it's small. This was a small one that time. Okay. And when I saw it, I thought, wow, it's amazing. I cannot do it. So I'm very few years, and one day I did it, and I recorded it, and I shared a few friends, and I got many feedback. It's good fun. So I told myself I did a 100 days challenge. And 100 days I drink 1 bottle more easy. And I recorded it. And after I give my friends, who is a movie director, this is a 100 days movie, and he created a video, and I showed the European Summit, and everybody's come back, yes, it's really nice, it's really motivation. And after I finished, and I miss it. So I start, and I learn a lot from Dr. Asma, and I know this is not only the beverage, this is not only the natural fruit, but this is the most anti-aging natural fruit in the world. And thank you, Dr. Asma. And as you see, I really enjoy my DXN life. You know, every moment, because it's amazing. The amazing show is how big this opportunity, how valuable this opportunity. And of course, the best things, when a new prospect is coming, who cannot answer these 4 questions, who cannot believe how huge this opportunity. And after a few months, few years later, I see the same people as a free people. So this is the best things. This is the most valuable thing in this business. So I made a decision a little bit more than 4 years ago, and it's coming my 50th birthday, and I told myself, as you see this video, in the future, every single day, I will drink 1 bottle of Dorothy. I do this because I'm a leader, and I know the most important thing in the leadership, I have to show the good sample. You know, the members have to see, I am here. Every day I am with the DXN. I do something. Okay, so I recorded it, and of course I know it's not interesting. It's somebody drinks 1 bottle more easy every day. Maybe the first 100 days. But now it's more than 1,442nd day today. and the 4th year is finished this month, and I didn't plan to finish it. So 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later, 40 years later, and I'm sure 50 years later, everybody can see the big difference. But it will be 40 years later, 50 years later. So it's really important, your personal prevention. And of course, when I joined the DXN, I couldn't imagine, I will spend more than 800 PV per month for my personal products. Of course, I cannot imagine. It is not real. But now, because I have a Chrome Ambassador business, it's okay for me. It's okay for me. This is no problem for me. So I can buy these products every day, and this is my personal prevention. But it's not only my personal prevention, because I will record, I would like to demonstrate it, is how working the real products if somebody use seriously. Now, as Professor Basipar showed, now this is a situation about the COVID situation. It's really important. I'm really sorry the media didn't talk about it. It's what is the most important thing? The most important thing is boost your immune system. This is the most important thing. So, nothing special. Every day I only take 1 bottle, shake it and drink it. It's not a big deal. But if somebody do this every day, it's one day can be a big thing. So this is totally same than your business. Today you come here. It's nothing special because you are only coming and sitting and enjoy. But it's really important thing. But if you do every day, only the small thing, every day only 1 news prospect, 2 news prospect, one day you have be a Chrome Ambassador business, I'm sure. Thank you so much.